We are not famous, we're not athletes, and we are definitely not professionals. Just three regular guys because someone is late again, but normally four. We're here to talk about football in week 10. Looks like there's just 1 second remaining before the halftime on this game. 12-3 Chargers over the Steelers.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers sucks.
Yeah, it was a baseball game for a while.
Right. 5-3. I don't even know why they call it. Okay, well, that looked pointless to me. Crazy. That looked pointless. All right, well, while we're waiting for Larry, I don't know if we're supposed to like wait on things or just start through the recap and he's just gonna have to pick up. I don't know. His time management skills were kind of mimic suspect. Brian,
Yes, sir.
nice to be on a bye, right?
I mean, you can't lose.
Can't lose. That's the truest statement.
Man, what happened to these pictures I just downloaded? What the heck?
Mm. All right, Jason, take us through Thursday night's game, probably the worst game in NFL history. I don't know, you can never recover from something like that. Watching it pretty much made you 20 IQ points lower. Why? Why did that happen?
Um,
Oh, look,
I'm
it's
always
Larry.
nervous about Thursday night games,
You
and
called it too.
I said it's a trap game. I said they're going to overlook them because they're looking towards Kansas City. It's exactly what they did. Thankfully, the defense is just amazing, and even without Sertan, they held them to 7 points. And we ran the Tecmo playbook the entire game.
The Tecmo playbook.
So Bo was terrible. The whole offense was terrible. I don't know. The luck is on our side after so many years of heartbreaks and close games. So 8-2. Hopefully, they really show up for Kansas City because if they show up like that, they're not winning.
Mm-mm, not even a chance. That game was terrible, man. And it was the Raiders. It was the Raiders. It's the Raiders.
Well, the Raiders did beat the Patriots too this year. Let's keep in mind it's one of their two losses.
I don't know what that's really saying.
I'm just
You
saying
saw
is
you
that
you,
anyone can beat anyone.
you saw Bo. Yeah, that's true though. That's true. You saw Bo.
I've seen
You have
several
more faith.
different versions of Bo this year. I just wish we could get the
Uh,
good one to stay.
yeah, that was a tough game to watch, man. I felt really bad for you. I really did.
I mean,
For all
eight
of
and
us,
two.
really.
We won with Peyton Manning's corpse before, so this is better than that as far as offensively.
Do you think so?
Yeah, yeah. That year was horrible.
Hmm.
Like as far as
Hmm.
how they won the Super Bowl and I still don't know to this day. Other than that defense was just playing lights out and it didn't matter.
I don't know about that one. I think I'm gonna have to disagree with that.
You go look at their numbers; they're really bad.
Yeah, look at the numbers, but I guess just say Peyton Manning, and I know he was like a shell of a man at that time,
There,
but dang, man, really?
there were some games he couldn't even get a first down. And then they benched him for Brock Osweiler.
What?
It
Benched
was
him?
bad.
They didn't bench him. They didn't
Yeah, they
bench him.
did for 5 weeks,
He had
and then
like a
Brock got so bad that they benched Brock for Peyton Manning.
no. You got to be misremembering that. That's not how that went down.
Yeah,
No,
he had
Why you arguing with a Denver fan?
he had a slight tear into his
because it's
what do you call
fun.
it, plantar fascia, and that was I mean he could still play,
Oh,
but he
so
just
he was injured.
yeah.
He was injured. See, now that makes
But
more sense.
but the thing is that wasn't the type of injury that was going to heal. When he came back, it was still there. somehow or another, he had like a what do you call it, a second wind at the end of the season, and that got him into the
No, they
playoffs.
determined that having a broken Peyton Manning was better than a healthy Brock Osweiler.
Yeah,
That's
well,
crazy.
Brock played pretty good the first couple games, but then it got worse and worse, and for some reason, Houston paid him a lot of money.
Hmm.
What kind of camera you got on? What are you using, Larry, for a camera?
I'm using a Brio MX100 4K camera.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains why it looks like that. I don't know.
All right, Larry, you or me?
Mine's just disappointment and salty tears. So
What about
yours
JJ?
is also disappointment and salty tears. At least our game was close.
Mine was expected. Mine, there was nothing, expected from us.
I'll
I mean,
say
I think
this
you.
about the Vikings is they looked a lot better. They look a lot better with JJ, and I think the other JJ was getting just completely tortured. I mean, just getting hit from every which side. I mean, there were so many rough. I don't know, man. Like, I'm surprised the refs let him just get beat up the way he did. I've never
I'll
seen
say-
Jefferson get
I'll
tortured.
say
like
that
in the game.
we look more alive with McCarthy. I think that he still has some room to grow. I think that the play calling was sketchy at times, like scoring a touchdown that makes it a one possession game and we go for two instead of kicking the extra point to make it 7. I didn't understand that. And he made some bad decisions, but he did make some good throws. Jefferson, I don't know. He looked like he wasn't all there. When he was running routes, when he was trying to catch the ball, it almost seemed like, man, it's hard to explain. Like
He was getting bullied around, man. Like I've never
he
seen
made
him
a
get.
lot of
He's
mistakes.
getting hit.
Both of JJ McCarthy's interceptions were bad plays and bad positioning by Jefferson.
He
Yeah,
doesn't have
Jefferson
Darnold's
fell
leadership
on the one.
anymore.
Jefferson, the first interception, Jefferson didn't look like he even tried for the ball and it was picked off. And the second one, he just fell over
Yeah, he slipped
his
on the
own.
when he cutting out or something.
and it was picked off. I'm cutting out?
He doesn't have Sam Darnold's leadership anymore.
Oh, no, I think that Jefferson just had a bad day. The 3 turnovers and the officiating was questionable. But at the end of the day, we could have, if we didn't turn the ball over 3 times, I think we are in position to win that game. So we kind of beat ourselves, but it is a good Ravens team, and it's a lot of tape that they can use to learn and grow. I think
I feel
McCarthy
like
could
the
use this
Ravens
game to
are
stick
starting
next week.
to get things turned around a little bit. Their defense is
I
starting
think
to
so.
look better the last couple of weeks. So, I mean, it wasn't an easy matchup y'all had for sure.
I don't
This
think
One of the
Lamar's
bottom of the barrel
100%.
defenses. Yeah, Lamar's not 100%, but
You
it
can
doesn't
see
matter
he's
because
not
the Vikings
running.
defense.
He's slow. And
I mean,
Yeah.
since last year, he's got 55 touchdowns. I mean, this was in the middle of the game that I saw the stat. I mean, it's probably changed. I bet he had a couple touchdowns since this, but he had 55 touchdowns and only 5 interceptions. So, I mean, he doesn't always need his legs.
You can tell Lamar was debilitated from that hamstring. He wasn't moving around like he usually does. He didn't look explosive. He didn't look quick.
I think Minnesota had opportunities to win that game and they squandered them.
Yeah. 3 turnovers will kill you. 3 turnovers to 0 turnovers will beat any team. Ask
any
Josh
game.
Allen and the Bills earlier.
Derrick Henry doesn't look scary either this year.
No.
Man.
It's almost like they weren't afraid of him. Minnesota had no issue stopping him. Outside of one drive, he had a couple okay runs. He literally did nothing.
It was really, in my opinion, up to JJ McCarthy and it showed how he's not really mature enough to really get you above, because the Ravens defense is a bottom of the barrel defense. It's bottom of the
I think
league,
they're
guys.
turning things
Not the last
around.
couple of
Bottom
weeks.
of the league, guys.
I think
They're
they're turning things
Statistically
around.
speaking,
Yeah,
they're bottom of
yes,
the league.
bottom
They're
of the
starting
league.
to get healthy.
But just
Statistically,
because they've been bad doesn't mean they're still bad.
just saying. Just saying.
No. Last
Right.
week they got several of their pieces back and they played better.
Yep.
They're getting injured players back. You can't take what happened before the bye. Like I just watched them play much better than they played all year,
Yep.
the last 2
Yeah.
weeks.
All
So
right, all right, all right. I'm anxious to see the next Vikings game then.
I'm curious. I just want him to keep taking steps and learning from mistakes. At this point, we're 4-5. We're probably not gonna with the difficulty of our schedule. We got Green Bay twice. We got the Lions again. The Bears
Green
are
Bay's
playing
weak.
better. We got the Bears again.
You'll beat
We
the
got
Bears. Should beat the
tough.
Bears.
We got a tough uh, schedule to finish the season.
Right.
If you're talking
But
about wins and losses,
you
and
guys
at
are
this point,
more
the
looking for
chances of
next
4
year.
and 5 are slim. I feel like we just need to practice and get better. We shouldn't be expecting much for the rest of the year.
Definitely building to get JJ ready for next season
Yep.
to actually make a true run. That's
Fresh
what y'all should
start.
be focused on.
Not be injured. We just need to be healthy. I think he shows me potential, and that's what I'm banking on. He's got a good ceiling. He just needs to figure it out. And I'm going to
Maybe
try
after
to be
next
patient because we shouldn't rush.
after a couple more weeks too, I mean, maybe things just click as well, and then y'all can actually still try to make a run. But I do agree
It's going to be
that,
rough with our schedule.
yeah, I do. I agree with that. Like, it's going to be hard for y'all.
By the way,
All right, well,
this TV is fantastic.
I'm going to have to say, though, 49ers are going to finish third in their division for sure. Maybe fourth.
if it wasn't for turnovers too, we were in that game.
Yeah, you guys
So,
were in that game. I feel
yeah,
like the Rams kind of took their foot off the pedal though at one point. They went for 2 for no reason.
well,
I mean,
Mac Jones can dump it off and get it downfield, so got to be happy about that. Like I said, I have no hope for this season. I don't know what we're doing exactly. We're not winning the Super Bowl. We're not being last. So you're destined to be in the middle, and that's what our goal is. I
y'all
don't
need
know what we're
Brock
doing.
back. I think Jones he has certain things that he does well, but there's parts of the game that Brock can do, especially with his feet and moving in the pocket that Mac Jones really can't do well. And I feel like you all are missing that aspect. Even just the type of runs y'all do, Mac Jones can't do the RPO type stuff where Purdy can do some
What
of
I
that.
what I will say though is that's right, but I will say that with Brock and that play style, there comes risk, greater risk than when you play Mac Jones. And, that always makes me nervous too during playoff time. Although Mac Jones is in a shining star where he's going to drive you down the field like Brock may do. But
I,
who cares? I hope we don't go. I hope we do go. See, this is confusing. I hate this whole freaking season. Another injury. Fred Warner's the backup, replacement got injured. What's this? What is this?
I really,
yep,
Well,
absolutely.
moving on from
the
that.
reason I made this statement though is I just think the Rams and the Seahawks look so good, and
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
why I'm
Seahawks
really putting
especially.
y'all there.
I think the
It has
Seahawks
nothing to do
are
with
the
y'all.
best in your division by a good margin.
Well, on that note, let's move on to the next thing, and I'm going to play what I made because, well, fuck it, I made it. And Larry wasn't on yet.
Yeah. So I was putting
All
up my
right.
new TV. It's amazing.
Early in the morning, Falcons, Colts. Did the Colts redeem themselves?
I honestly think outside of JT's performance, it was fantastic. And I do feel like he's going to get robbed of the MVP, and I think he deserves it. I think he deserves MVP. I think the biggest thing to stand out for me was the Falcons coming out and swinging against a team that I think is far superior to them. The
Their
Falcons
defense.
actually surprised me this week.
But the Falcons also have a superstar running back in Tyler Algier,
They do.
and they have this backup guy named Bijan that plays sometimes.
I don't know. They were still playing a lot of 21 formation where they were both out there. Bijan was just lined up like as a receiver a lot.
Yeah, a wideout. I don't understand their methods. I feel like they do better if they used Bijan more often, but
Their defense though is starting to really come along. Those rookies, Pierce and Walker, I mean, they showed up today for sure. And that's what kept it even close for at times.
neutral field. You know, international games were like
It looked
Thursday
like the weather
games.
was cold too.
But Daniel Jones is tough, and JT's the best running back in the league.
I mean, by far. Oof. Man is a beast. Man is a beast. Jason?
Yeah, like I said, Atlanta, they got a pretty good running back in Tyler Algier. Penix, sometimes he does good, and then sometimes he doesn't. I guess it's better than Kirk Cousins a couple weeks ago.
I think he is.
They need a number 2 receiver. I thought Mooney would be able to step up. He looked promising last year, but he's making stupid errors. I mean, trying to run before he catches the ball, and you can't do that in crucial moments. You got to secure the catch first. And I think they just need somebody to where it's not always London. They just need somebody else that can produce. And
did y'all see the play that Drake London made Sauce Gardner's knees knock like a baby deer?
Yeah.
That was so funny.
I
You
didn't see it.
Offsides.
You didn't? It was like the last play right before overtime. It was the two, and Drake went in and then out, and then Sauce was like, and fell over trying to tackle.
I saw the catch where he got it, and but I didn't see that. I didn't see Sauce on the play, but I did
Sauce
see
Gardner's knees clapped, and he tried to reach back and was like a baby deer. It was so funny. Y'all need to go back and watch that.
I gotta watch it. All right, stay in the AFC South. Jaguars, Texans. Just squeezed it out. That was an exciting game.
That was a lot of game.
That was the one I watched.
Davis Mills.
Choke.
I mean, he had the experience.
Yes,
I thought they were gonna.
Jags dominated that game for 3 quarters and then just went into the locker room for the 4th quarter. Is what happened.
I thought it was all special teams. Yeah, it's all special teams. Like essentially, they did nothing on offense. Trevor Lawrence is garbage all game. It was special teams that pulled out that victory
Most of it,
or even made it close for the Jags. I'm sorry, made it even close for the Jags.
But 29-10, there's no excuse.
Special teams. It was just
All
mistakes.
that for the Falcons against the Patriots, man. I mean,
Mills almost had 300 yards passing. Nico had 136.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had the experience. And Jags shouldn't even have been in that game because it was all special teams, and Trevor Lawrence was 56%. 56%. He's garbage. 150 yards.
Yeah, nobody thinks Lawrence is good. So
sacked 5 times.
Lawrence.
Well, people used to say that about Daniel Jones until he went to the Colts. So I mean,
that's true.
So I mean, maybe he just needs a different environment.
Maybe he needs a new home like San Francisco.
Look at Sam Darnold. His last stops have been successful.
Yeah, like it's almost like Minnesota like opened people's eyes, and now Seattle's going to run with it.
I mean, he's looking pretty good. I mean, or maybe it's just JSN's. I don't know, but
JSN is amazing. Yeah. Dang.
He had 83 yards and a touchdown in the first quarter.
All right, well, the game that no one cared about, and likely I don't think anybody picked it, but the Saints beat the Panthers.
I think that's kind of funny. Didn't you pick the Saints, Jason?
No, I think we all picked the Panthers, right?
Yeah, that was pretty sure.
Because
I almost picked up the Panthers defense, thinking that they're not going to even score after the last couple weeks. But man, I'm so glad I didn't pick. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. They did better than my defense, but
Shuck had 2 busted plays he threw for big. One was and then one was like a big play to Johnson. But
yeah,
other than that, he really didn't do anything. It's just Carolina was so bad on offense. Bryce Young was terrible. Like I don't know. Every time we think Bryce Young has turned a corner, he just goes back to being really bad.
Well, to be honest, they went away from the running game because the New Orleans went up 10-7 or something, and then after that, it's like Carolina just left the run game completely,
which is their strong suit. So why would you do that? No matter what.
Rico's been balling out, and they just took the ball out of his hands. I don't understand.
I mean, I can understand if you're down by like 3 scores, but
he was less He was less than 3 yards a carry, though, just put it in perspective. And Tyler Show was 70%. So
Shuck.
regardless of Shuck, whatever his name is, regardless of the 114 yards out of the 282 he had, he was still 70% on his passes. You know, he did pretty well.
Yeah, he played well. The
No,
defense
no
played well.
picks. No picks.
Yeah, it's the first time
Yeah.
the Saints, I think, have played good defense all season.
I feel like every team that traded away their players won today, if I'm not mistaken. Miami, Jets, Saints, and they're like the ones that traded. They're trying to load up for next year, and they're trading stuff away, and they all won.
Well, talk about the Jets. They did win. That's another game that no one really cares about, just like the
I
Saints
watched
and the
it.
Panthers.
Mhm.
But
I
yeah,
watched that
did you
one.
watch it?
I
How
didn't
do you-
watch. I did not watch the Carolina Saints game. I could only put 4 on the screen, which gets me on my nerves. If you want to talk about the NFL real quick, when you're going to the second games, at least don't put 3, make it 4 games. That way, I have 4 spots filled up on my screen, not 3. It's so stupid. Everybody's got the Sunday ticket, and at least 50% of people do. Put 4 games on the second wave. That way you can fill out your screen. I mean, there's no point in having 6 at 12. Anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. NFL, give good product or stop taking our money.
Stop having these early games.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
mind the overseas games. I actually kind of like having something a little early.
I think it's exciting. Like,
I wish we did Friday games. I wish there was a Friday game. I know that interferes with high school football, but you're really only talking about 4 years of people's lives. Put a Friday game out there.
I would rather have a Friday than a Thursday game. If you just took the Thursday game and moved it to Friday, I think it might be a little bit better.
I want one game every day.
Thursday games are just garbage.
Tuesday and
I don't
Wednesday
know
is
if
a
I've
little
seen a Thursday
unrealistic,
game
but
that's a logistics nightmare to do a game every day.
Actually, one of the best games I've ever seen was on Thursday night. It was the Rams and the Chiefs.
Oh, that
That was not a Thursday night. That was a Monday night.
45 to
37.
37.
Pretty sure that was a Thursday night.
That was a Monday night game.
Who's checking?
I do know it was a night game.
Who's checking? Yeah, I mean, I remember it being a night game. What did they score, like 50 points plus points apiece?
It's like 54, 51 or something.
Woo! That is a game right there. Not like that 10-7 game we saw.
Hey, Minnesota had one with the Raiders. It was 3-0. Was that last year or the year before?
Man, the sledgehammer was only 53%.
Right.
Ooh, it was a Monday. I didn't remember damn right.
Yeah, at some point they're gonna give Shadur a shot, right?
Is he even on the team? Like, is he
Yeah,
even
I saw him stand on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right.
Like, what do they have to lose at
every
this
time he
point?
came in?
I think now's the time. Just go ahead and put him in there and
Give
see
him a
what you got.
chance. See what happens.
Yeah. I mean, might as well.
What do you got to lose?
53. Peter Gabriel is 53%. Dylan Gabriel. But
it's probably just as bad, but
I don't know. I was listening to an interview with Judkins, and he was talking about how Gabriel can see the field so well, and everybody's behind him. But I don't know if that's a politically correct answer, or if he actually feels that way, or the team feels that way. But
he stinks.
You have to say it though. You got to say that.
I just don't. Something's missing. He's a rookie, so I mean, he was what, 3rd round, 4th round. So I mean, it's a given that he's going to struggle a little bit. But Shadir is supposed to be this hype up player. You might as well throw him in there. You can always put Gabriel back in. Nobody's going to sit there and think you're dumb for doing this. I feel like people are scared, like, oh,
they hate Shadir.
The GM and the coaches feel like they're going to get judged for doing this move. But it's like,
I don't know if they're ever going to play him, bro. They're going to let his contract run out and let him go.
They might get Bailey Zappi out there too. Who knows?
Now's the time. They'll put him out there and he'll get his chance this season because they, like Jason said, they got nothing else to lose and he'll get his shot. But I'm telling you, something in practice has spooked them. If you saw him going off in practice,
did y'all see that?
Oh yeah, the hurdle.
They got a dress on now.
If there was something spectacular in practice, then Dylan Gabriel would not be starting. Plain and simple.
It is weird that Sanders has been treated the way he's been treated. I mean, is it
What?
just his
It's
talent
not
alone?
weird.
Is it what the coaches are seeing? It just seems weird for someone who
Not
was
weird at
highly
all.
talked about to not even get a chance.
No, they just read through the hype. That's it. You're experiencing those guys not buying into the hype. If you think there was something weird about it, but you're one of the few that
I've
believes in
seen
them.
it. I've seen some plays made by him in the preseason. I've seen some throws that, especially on the deeper throws, I think he would actually get Judy more involved personally. Now, don't get me wrong; he's going to make mistakes. He's going to throw picks, but I think the team has a potential to move the ball a little bit better on the drives that they're successful. I mean, that's just my opinion.
I wonder how far Watson is from coming back.
Watson.
Yeah,
He's
they
joking.
still have
Oh,
Deshaun
Deshaun
Watson.
Watson. He was
You
terrible.
got to be kidding me, man. We'll never see him on the field again, bro. He'll never be there. I don't know what
He's
you're
making
talking
way
about.
too much money to never be on the field again.
Yeah, don't troll us, Jason. Don't troll us. That's not
Well,
nice.
they're all
We're
so
your
bad.
friends.
I mean, at some point he'll probably go back in there if he's ready.
I mean, if he's healthy and he's actually able to play, and Gabriel and Sanders aren't winning games, I mean, you got to at least give Watson that opportunity because he's proven he can win. And he,
Now
and he
you
you
go
know,
out and get Kirk Cousins. You don't go out and get Deshaun Watson.
that doesn't sound any better to me. Kirk
That's
Cousins at this
shameful.
point does not sound
That's
better.
just it's shameful to get
But
Deshaun Watson
I
right
mean, how
now.
much has Watson played? He missed the whole year. He was suspended for a whole year.
Right.
He came
My
in,
point exactly.
got
My
hurt at
point
the end of the
exactly.
year. Been hurt. I mean, he's played half a season in what, 4 years
Pretty much.
now. So I mean,
And he sucked that half of the season.
yeah. I mean, so technically, I mean, just he's probably rusty as all get out. I don't know. Joe Flacco, he slings the ball. That's all he does. He doesn't do anything else. He can
What are
come
we
in and do
talking
that,
about?
but I don't know.
I don't know what we're talking about right now.
Watson.
All right, let's
Never
move
coming
on
back.
to a more interesting game. All right, because Brian, you owe me $50, man. Patriots, Bucks, Patriots win. I don't know what this is in a row, but may you give me my money because May
I
is
mean, they
amazing.
probably don't. They don't win if Mike Evans and everybody's healthy. If Bucky Irving's there, Mike Evans is there, maybe even Godwin as the third receiver is there. I like Tampa Bay in that game. The fact that they're missing all those weapons is
They
the only
still could
reason
have
I
won.
even still play New England's defense.
Yeah, they
It's
still could
still
have
an
won. You're right.
impressive win though on the road.
I agree.
And May didn't really do all that much. I mean, honestly, he threw a lot, but he was inaccurate. Couple inerrant throws. Didn't
Anderson,
look
though,
totally hot.
finally got a chance to really run the ball.
Oh yeah,
He's the
I wish-
only
if I would've
reason
put
I came
him-
back and beat Jason this week.
I'm
Only
curious,
reason.
if I would have started him in Jason's league, would that be the highest scoring week? Because I'd be like at 320 points.
I've broken 300 multiple times in past
Okay.
years. You'd
Maybe
have to
not
look.
since I've reduced the scoring. I don't know.
It would be up there, but remember, we used to have quarterbacks that would score over 100 themselves.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
300 happened a lot back then. But
I guess you can't go by the
first
history
300 in a
then
while.
because y'all did change the scoring. That's right.
Yeah, I tried to
the
tone it
first-
down a bit.
You're the first near 300 that we've had in a long time. You had a bunch of people go off today. So,
I sucked. Sucked in both
oh
of
look,
them.
Herbert's got a hickey
Does he?
on the right side of his neck. It was huge.
man. Why's it got to be a
Is it a
hickey?
hickey or did he get hit?
I don't know,
Yeah, what do
bro.
we got?
That looked like a hickey.
How would you know? what a
Daniel
hickey
Jones
looked
walking
like?
around with his bloody mouth at one point at the end of the
I
game.
created them. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's shameful. Hey, do you know what else is shameful? Your favorite player in the NFL, Josh Allen. How can you lose against the Dolphins? How?
Just traded their whole team away, it felt like. I know they only
How?
traded away one guy, but still.
Larry, why is your favorite player suck today?
Well, I mean, he's not my favorite player, but I don't know why he didn't play well.
I've seen that tattoo you got.
What?
It says
You
Josh
know,
Allen, I love you right here. Josh Allen, I love you. Or no,
you
I
know,
called it. That's what it says, right? I'm sorry. My bad.
I called it. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Hey,
I told you. I knew he
you
was
know,
going to be good.
everybody's gonna make excuses for Josh Allen, but if it was Bo Nix, it would be like cut him, trade him, he's garbage, get a new quarterback next year. But
I don't
since
know.
it's
That's a
Josh Allen, he
difference.
gets the free pass.
Yeah, it's
But
a little bit different.
he's been the number one quarterback in fantasy for how many years? Or I think he's earned to have a bad game. You can have a bad game and not get completely
And
demolished
Agreed.
by everybody.
and how many Super Bowls does he have?
Well,
It doesn't matter. You can that is not a good comparison.
how many Super Bowls does Lamar have?
How many Super
Is
Bowls
he
does
top
Exactly.
Bo Nix
two?
have?
Because they all choke in the playoffs, but they all get free passes every year.
Are we
Every
saying
time
that
they get a
Josh
free
Allen
pass.
is Jim Kelly 2.0?
I think Jim Kelly
Maybe.
was better because at least he got him there 4 times.
Oh,
Maybe.
right.
4 years in a
I
row.
mean, in all honesty, Josh's stat line is still 70%, 306 yards, 2 touchdowns. He just
He
threw
came back. He
he
put
threw
up
picks
fantasy
and fumble.
numbers late.
Yeah.
Yeah, the turnovers killed them.
Turnovers. Yep. Sure enough.
Yeah, his
That's what did
I'll be
it
stat
right
for
line
back.
him.
is something that most quarterbacks don't do. So even in a
It's
loss.
weird. Yeah,
We
it was
got 4
definitely
people
weird.
watching.
What'd you say it was
Hi.
306 yards?
Hi. Comment, like, share. Appreciate it. Look at my hand. It's crazy. You're going to pay for the upgraded version of the video quality. So lame. Just give me everything for free. No, well, Brian left, but hey, Larry, the Bears did win.
I was hoping. I told Jason while we were sitting there, I was like, if we're gonna lose, hopefully the Bears lose too. Green Bay can't lose, but I don't think the Lions are gonna lose. That's a good matchup for them.
But,
And then they come back and win, bro. I
but
was so mad.
once Russell Wilson entered the game, they were cursed. They were going to lose anyway.
If Jason called it, is here. He'll find a way to lose, and he did.
Dude, he totally did. Yeah. Dang. You suck, Russell Wilson.
Although
Like,
I don't think he really did anything to lose for them. I just don't think he
except
did
not move the
anything to
ball.
help them win.
Right. He wasn't a quarterback. He was just a guy who was there trying to inch down the field. But
Yeah, to
man,
3
he
and out.
looks so terrible. Why does he look so bad, though?
And it's not like the Bears kind of looked like crap the whole game until the end. And
The-
I
Ben
like
Johnson,
Johnson in every game though.
The Giants
Ben
should start
Johnson's
winning
good.
next week.
I'll give Ben Johnson credit. We were wondering about him before the year. I
He's
think
scheming.
he's legit.
He's
He's
scheming.
legit.
That's for sure.
But the Bears definitely, if you look the last 2 weeks, got really lucky. They could have easily lost both of those. And it's a
Caleb's
good thing
still
because I think their
55%.
schedule gets tougher.
Caleb's still
He's-
55%.
Ben Johnson's doing a good job of masking his quarterback's horrible inefficiencies.
But honestly, he didn't play terrible today. Like you said, he made some good throws.
Didn't they get fined for being in the tent for Jackson Dart the last time? So then when he got this concussion, it was just like, yeah, just take him out. We're not even going to chance this. No more fines for us.
Is that what happened to Dart? Is that why he came out?
Concussion, yeah. Sweet.
I think
All
the
right, well,
Steelers have this new strategy. Let's not cover Lad McConkey.
Well, the Steelers have one of the worst secondaries this year.
Well, let's be fair. Lad McConkey did absolutely nothing in the first half, so I don't know about that.
He got a touchdown.
Yeah, touchdown.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I looked in like the beginning of the second quarter, and he had
Yeah.
0 catches, 0 targets, and 0 yards.
he streaked down the field in the slot, and
Oh,
boom,
that's
he's
fair.
open.
I missed it,
He's
but
wide
I
open.
was.
I mean,
taking
in
care
all
of-
fairness, he just got his third catch. So
I was trying to take care of stuff, so I wasn't watching there for a chunk of it.
But the entire Chargers offensive line is out.
Ramsey
and they're
just
still
hurt.
winning.
No, Joey Porter Jr. got hurt.
Oh, okay.
I wish we have a designed run like that.
That's a hole.
It's a rib, right?
Hey. Got to say.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, Seahawks, Cardinals. That was a great game, right?
And that game was over in the first 5 minutes.
So who wins that division, Seahawks or Rams?
Seahawks.
Oh my God,
That's my
man.
goal. Seahawks look better than the Rams to me. Although
I
the
don't
Rams
know.
look
They
good too.
both have 2 losses.
I
Yeah,
like the Rams personally. I think the Rams.
They got to play
have
each
better
other
team.
again.
Have they played yet?
I think the Seahawks beat the Rams already this year. I'm going to check right now.
The Rams lost to the Eagles and the 49ers.
Oh,
So no.
so they still got to play each other twice? That's interesting. Yeah, they got to play the Rams next week and the third to last week of the season. So they go to LA next week. That's
Be
interesting.
interested. Yeah,
I got
both of those
the
games going to be. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
Say that again. You looked it up. What was the answer to that?
No, they haven't played each other yet. They play the Rams this week.
Coming up.
Yeah, they go to the Rams, and then the third to the last week of the season, they play in CenturyLink.
Very well, the winner of those games the winner of that division could be the number 1 seed. I mean, it's either them or Philly, I would think.
Yeah,
They both got a great defense. I think I might even give the Seahawks just a slight edge on defense. I do think that the Rams have more offensive weapons, though.
Jason's
in
the
the passing
GOAT.
game. And that gives them the edge.
If the Rams keep it close, Jason's going for 250.
Whatever, bro.
The reason that JSN doesn't do more is because they're blowing everyone out, so they bench him. He was benched at pretty much halftime today, and last week he didn't play at all in the fourth quarter. He had 140 yards at halftime last week. So they'll probably completely torch the Rams.
I will give credit to Jacoby Brissett. That guy is a fighter. Like he'll still go out there and play every down.
Yeah.
Even if it was hopeless, they still.
But I mean, you think about it, most of his playing time is as a backup, where that's what he does. He comes in during those moments of
it's just
blowouts.
Well, I think that they're happier with him right now than they were with Kyler Murray.
They're more competitive.
Well, I'm interested to see when Murray comes off IR in 4 weeks. Do they put him back in, or do they stick with Brissett?
Completely done in Arizona. Completely done. Last
that's
season.
The question.
It's over,
Where
dude.
does he go next year?
Raiders.
I mean, they just paid Geno, but I could see the Raiders.
Steelers,
Geno's
because
out.
this guy's done after this year.
Cleveland Browns, they're a mess.
Yeah, Cleveland's an option. Yeah. The
New York
Titans,
Jets.
although they'll probably give Cam Ward another year at least.
Jets.
Jets are a possibility. The Niners,
they're definitely going to go find another quarterback.
You
next
say
year.
Niners out your fucking mouth one more time. I swear to fucking God.
Niners.
Dude. That's it. Coming over. You. Niners. We just paid Brock. There's no reason for us to be getting
I'm
Kyler
sorry.
Murray.
Horrible decision.
You got JJ McCarthy.
Sure. Look at our contract versus yours. And then tell me, what are the stat differences this year? What has Brock done? Oh, nothing. That's right. The only game he's played in, he threw like 4 interceptions.
Oh, wait, nothing.
4.
It doesn't even matter how little you pay him because he's still done absolutely nothing.
And guess which ones who's getting paid more? Not JJ McCarthy. He's on a rookie deal.
He's doing nothing.
Purdy is getting paid money and not doing nothing.
We know what he can do.
I mean, in all fairness, he's hurt right now. Let's let him go back healthy and see what he does.
In all fairness, we know what he can do.
And we know what he can't do too. So
we know what JJ. We don't know nothing JJ can do.
Not yet, but that's why he's on a rookie deal, making pennies. I'm good with that.
Shit. Let's go.
In all fairness, the 49ers paid Purdy nothing over the last 4 years. So it's not even a conversation to be having right now.
let's just have a conversation
Not
then
even.
about
It's
the
not
best
apples to
team in
apples. It's not even
the
apples to
best team,
oranges.
the best team in the NFC North. Okay, the Detroit Lions.
Offense is heating up.
They lost to the Vikings at home. They're not
It's a
that
weird
good.
game.
Not that good.
It's a weird game.
That was like what, game
Did you
one?
just say they? You just said they sucked. That's what you just said. You said that they beat the Vikings. Oh well, not that much. So not it can't be that good.
Y'all should have beat them last year in Detroit, then y'all would have been the number 1 seed.
Yep. But we
Well.
didn't. Because Sam
All
Darnold.
right. Well then, let's just mosey on over to predictions. Sam Darnold.
Did we already do the full recap?
That was it. That was
There
it.
is a lot of teams on bye, huh? There's like what, 4 or 5 teams?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, 2 next week, so. Oops.
What was that?
A lot of me messing up.
Do it again.
Let's see. Who's the soonest game right there? Let's see.
Who's Thursday?
Oh, it's you, Larry. Bears at the Vikings. Do you guys
Bears.
rebound? Does Ben Johnson have your number this time around? You
Bears.
guys are at home.
I'm picking against the Vikings the rest of the year. So
Picking against the Vikings the rest of the year.
Do I
Yes,
think
I
we'll
agree
win?
with the Vikings.
do I think we'll win? Probably, but I'm picking the Bears. I just think we're much better
It's like
than the Bears.
it's like you just picked both teams.
I'm officially picking the Bears on the app. So I'm picking
Vikings.
against Minnesota the rest of the year. I told you that already. Yeah. And if you taste it, it's salty. Yep.
All right, well, I'm going to go Vikes just because I want to counter this reverse psychology you're trying to do on the universe, and go JJ McCarthy.
I definitely like the Vikes in this game. I've liked what I've seen with them. I just think they got to put things together. They got to fix some of the mistakes they're making in the games, but I feel like they're really close. Aaron Jones looks great again. There's moments of greatness. I don't think they'll deal with this type of gameplay moving forward. I think they just had a tough matchup against the Ravens. The Ravens defense finally showed up. So
the Bears
I like
defense
the
is
Vikings
decimated.
next week. I don't even think it's going to be close.
Go Vikings. Jason? I
Yeah,
didn't hear yours.
I was saying the Bears defense is decimated. I'll go Minnesota in that one. They're at home. They already beat them in Chicago. I think Chicago got lucky these last 2 weeks. Minnesota needs that win. I think Minnesota gets it.
Minnesota needs to
Right.
ruin their draft stock.
All right, who we
Are
got?
we talented enough to win
Then-
out? Yes. Will we? No. I don't think so.
Oh, gross. Looks like I'm next in the pecking order. You know what? I'm never going to pick against the Niners, but we have a legitimate shot of beating the Cardinals away.
A
Doesn't
legitimate
matter.
shot.
I
If
mean,
y'all don't beat the
I have
Cardinals,
no
man,
hope in them every week, bro. I'm just saying, like, at least I feel like a little bit like we are going to win this game. Come on, they're not the worst. They can pull it out. Jacoby Brisket can cook.
Yeah, I don't think
Niners.
that's much of a shot. I don't think they have a shot. I think that's Niners all the way.
Yeah, I picked the Rams last week. I'm going to go Niners this week. Although y'all can lose that game, I don't think you will.
I mean, we can only hope you lose it. We can only hope you lose it, but in reality,
I like to see them lose every
there's no
week.
way y'all lose it, right? In reality,
I agree with Brian. I want to see y'all lose every week just because I want to see you sad and depressed. So it makes me happy.
what a great friend.
If YouTube wouldn't block it out, I would rub my nipples.
Oh, whoa. Jason, come on, man. Come on.
I'm gonna go San
Whatever you-
Francisco in this one. They're 2.5 favorites, which is interesting.
Whatever
Because
Jason picks, that's what's really going to happen, anyways.
like
Well, he
I
picked
was
the
thinking
Niners.
the Cardinals would be favored because they're at home, but they're not. So I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting. So I will go San Francisco in that one.
All right, well, stay on you, Jason. Can you guys beat the Cheats? Please?
Want to reverse curse it? They're gonna beat us on a last second pass interference, 50-yard bomb. They're just gonna throw the flag on Riley Moss, and then they're gonna get a touchdown and beat us.
If y'all play anything like y'all played the last couple of weeks, y'all are getting destroyed.
Well, Kansas City's garbage. I mean,
They had a bye
got-
week. Does anybody know Andy Reid's record after a bye week?
Yeah. but that
Undefeated.
team is not that good.
I don't think he has many losses. I think you can count him on this hand
I just
after a bye week.
it's not the same team though.
You're right,
They're-
but I'm going Kansas
shoddy.
City.
But I'm gonna pick them just because if I pick Denver, they're for sure gonna lose.
What?
Yeah,
You're
if I
trying
pick
to
them, I'm gonna
reverse
reverse
psychology
curse
of the
this.
universe too?
I am gonna
You're
reverse
talking
curse
to Larry
this
too much, bro.
straight up. Pass
You're talking
interference,
to Larry too
1 yard line, because that's what they always get in the refs.
Chiefs by
Talking to Larry
14.
too much.
Chiefs
Talking
by
to
14.
Larry. Come on, you
Kansas
gotta
City wins.
believe, bro.
Kansas City wins by a touchdown.
Just a touchdown. Damn, man, I can't. The Cheat's gonna blow out.
I think
Bo looks
Bo gets a
terrible,
shot
man.
in the fourth quarter and he throws a pick.
He looks bad. I
So
don't
what's
know
up
what
with
happened,
Dobbins?
what's
Is
going
he
on.
okay?
He's had like 2 good games this year. The rest have been questionable.
They're not saying on Dobbins. They won't say it.
Oh yeah,
for some
Dobbins
I
might be
think
out.
it's going to be RJ Harvey time now. I think he's out getting second opinions. Last I heard.
Yep. What are they saying? Plantar fasciitis, maybe.
Yeah, I was worried it's that
I don't even know what's wrong
dreaded
with him.
Liz Frank.
Oh, Liz
Oh.
Frank. That's
That's
what
what
it
I
is.
was
That's a
worried.
break.
If
Yeah.
that's
Oh.
true, his season's over. RJ
Mm.
Harvey time and Bidet.
They'll bring in McLaughlin. They'll activate McLaughlin too.
Probably make it a 3-man squad.
Really, realistically, okay, they have the best defense in the NFL.
Yep.
And
agreed.
if they just get out of that damn Tecmo Bowl playbook, Bo Nix will be fine. But that's what I'm concerned about.
Do you think they just
Yeah.
kept it? You think they kept the playbook like that just because it was a short week?
No.
They've been doing that shit like all season. It's
No.
frustrating. Like outside of the Cowboys game was the most complete game that they played, where they actually opened it up from the beginning.
Well, that's just because our defense sucks and y'all could actually do whatever y'all wanted in that game. That was the best game to try to open it
But-
up.
They played some other teams that had crappy defenses, and they just kind of lollygagged around for 3 quarters. I mean, the Giants don't have a good defense, and then they didn't do nothing until the fourth quarter.
There ain't no
about-
defense like the first 9 weeks of Cowboys defense. These first 9 weeks, the Cowboys defense has been the worst defense in the league.
I think the Bengals might be worse. I think the Bengals are really
Yeah,
bad.
they're fighting for the
They're
worst.
probably holding hands. They're probably holding hands, sharing the spot.
But we saw last week the Chiefs are not like this Super Bowl contender that everybody thinks they are. Like,
But you're
the
picking
Bills
them
and the
over
Chiefs.
your team.
I did, and I told you why. Because if I pick them, they're
Uh,
going to lose.
I think the Chiefs are going to look amazing next week.
Look, I just can't get over the wildly inaccurate throws I've seen Bo Nix throw. I can't get over them.
That's the
He
film I
doesn't
saw.
look this
That's,
year like he did
that's
last
what I
year.
saw on his college film, and that's why I picked him to be the worst of the group coming out. Is because of the
Those
inaccurate
scare me,
throw.
man. Those scare me, bro. Those
Last year he looked
those are really
fantastic.
bad.
And they're the easy
Right.
passes too, right? They're the easier passes.
Right. It's just wow. But I have to go Cheats. But please, Broncos win. Please prove me wrong. I want to be wrong so badly. All right, Brian. And on Monday night, the Cowboys are at Vegas. They get to gamble. You know what's going to happen now. What is that? That 2 L's? Oh, or his pew-pews. Those are his pew-pews.
That defense is going to blow them up. Maybe we got a defense now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if
Where's
these trades mean
Las
anything.
Vegas?
I was saying we're gonna get the W.
Las Vegas?
I'm just saying we're gonna get the W.
2 L's.
I've
You
never
guys
seen
are-
a
you're
team
gonna
that,
get-
that stuck
I mean, if
like
we
Dallas
get
to trade like that
lose
they're a
this
contender
game,
and add players.
if we lose this game, we might as well start trading all these. Get rid of all these people we just bought. Like,
Then y'all
Did
should.
Jerry Jones admit that he was wrong? Yeah, okay. Okay.
I'm gonna go Cowgirls also. I don't the Vegas might be the worst team in football.
They also might be starting Kenny Pickett in that game. That might be even worse than Geno.
Kenny Pickett has beaten the Cowboys before when he was with the Washington Commanders, so anything can happen.
I don't.
This is a
I think the Raiders are done. I think that was a divisional game Thursday. They're not going to do anything against Dallas. Like, they're bad.
trap game. Raiders win by 3.
No, I think the Cowboys probably win by 2 scores. Let's be
I'm just
real.
hoping that we see a defense that can actually stop people. I'm just
They won't.
hoping that somehow these trades actually work out in our favor to where we actually are good or better. I'm not going to say good, but we can at least be average now. Because if we have an average defense, we win a lot of these other games we've lost.
But
we
you
have the
still
worst
don't,
defense.
and that's why you're going to make Geno Smith or Kenny Pickett look like Joe Montana.
That's a
on
flag.
Monday night.
He grabbed inside the jersey and pulled him down. Or in the
All right.
pads.
Well, moving right along. Jets at the Patriots on Thursday night.
You want to know a magic trick? There's
No.
no such thing as horse collar in between the tackles. So there's no horse collar there.
Oh, is that true?
Jets. The Jets might lose this by 4 or 5
You can't
scores.
horse collar in between the tackles.
I agree, Jason.
Like, this is going to be nasty. Even
might
if I
be a-
said Thursday is weird, Patriots are just red hot and the Jets are terrible.
Who's it?
Oh,
Patriots at Jets?
No, it's Jets at
No,
Patriots.
Jets at
Oh, that's even
Patriots.
worse. Just move on to the next one. If any of y'all think the Jets are going to win, then you're immediately voted off of the island. Goodbye.
Trevian Henderson's going to have over 150 yards in this game.
If they give him the ball, he should. He had 147 today.
Well, I mean,
And Tampa Bay's run defense isn't bad. So
May you
the
believe.
Jets just traded away Gardner. They traded away Williams. Well, they got Quincy still, who looked
May you
amazing
give me
today.
my $50. The Patriots
may
win by a
you
landslide.
believe.
Oof.
All right, moseying right along. All right, the early game, early. Where's this being played at? Son of a gun.
Madrid, Spain.
Dong.
Madrid.
Is this
Man,
the first
they are
Spain game?
I think so.
Expanding.
All right, we're having a whole like worldwide run of
That-
different.
It's called the
Country.
Euro Tour. Okay, the Euro Tour.
They might do an embargo on us after this game.
Like that.
Dong.
Charge tariffs on the games.
Yeah.
Commanders at the Dolphins, but it's not an at the Dolphins course, the international game.
Disgusting.
Dolphins, I guess.
The
Disgusting.
Dolphins, right?
I guess
Game of
if
the
they,
week.
if they play like they did today,
Like, they're in better
Yeah.
shape than the Commanders.
I mean, you don't have Jaden
He's
Daniels.
Yeah.
They're not moving the ball. They're unless McLaurin comes back, McCaffrey comes back. I mean, they're not passing the ball for nothing right now.
Dolphins
Totally
because
over.
A-Chan looks fantastic.
You know,
Yeah, he might have 200 yards in this one.
I'm going to go A-Chan. That's where I'm going. The Dolphins
definitely.
suck. The
Beating them by
Commanders
himself.
suck. The injury-riddled Commanders suck. I'm going Devon A-Chan for the W.
The 2 L's.
The Las
Panthers.
Vegas. What?
Panthers at the Falcons.
Falcons.
Didn't
Yeah,
the
Falcons.
Panthers shut them out 30-0 earlier this year?
They did,
Yeah.
but
They
I'm gonna
did.
Yeah,
go
but the
Pan-
Falcons
I'm gonna
look a
go
lot better
Falcons.
now than they did then.
It's in Atlanta. Panthers just got smacked I'm going Atlanta also.
Yeah,
I like
Atlanta.
Atlanta's defense. I
Yeah,
like
Atlanta.
Atlanta's defense. I like what they're building there. I already love the 2 picks they made this year's draft.
I hate
I've
their
been talking
coaching.
about it all year long. I just think they keep getting better and better on defense, and I don't think the Panthers do anything on offense this game.
I think the most
Atlanta
impressive
has
player this
Algier,
year,
so that's all they need.
yeah, the most
all
impressive
they
player
need.
this year is Bajan because he's able to put up RB1 numbers as a backup role in Atlanta.
Yeah,
It's
impressive.
impressive.
Yep. Then was then. Now is now. Falcons. I don't even know what to think of this game. Who gets healthy? Does anybody get healthy on the Bucks? But the Buccaneers at the Bills.
Godwin has a chance to play.
Yeah,
I don't know if he does anything with that chance, but
Oh,
Bills
man.
at home, I guess.
Bills at home.
I'm gonna go Bucks.
What team are we going to get? What teams are we going to get? Because if we get today's
I'm
Bills,
gonna go
I'm picking
Bucks.
Tampa Bay
Bills
every
looks
day.
disgusting right now.
I agree. This Jekyll and Hyde situation. I have no idea who's showing up.
The one of the two teams that actually comes to play will win. I know that's a
Where's
John
the
Madden
game
thing,
at?
but I mean that because they're both capable of winning, but they're both capable of not showing up.
But
So,
they've both kind of looked flaky lately. Like
Bucks are hurt. I mean, they have
It's
every right to
in
look
Buffalo.
like
Bucks
Bills
Bucks
kind
are
of
hurt.
suck. So it's like
I'll tell
Bills
you what,
don't have an excuse. There's no
I'm going to
excuse
go
for the Bills.
Buffalo because the weather's probably going to be terrible, and I think
it in
that they're going
Buffalo?
to have a better run with that bad weather. So
I'll take
change to
Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo because they're at home. I might go the opposite direction if the Bucks were at home.
Agreed. I just think the weather's going to be bad, and the Bucks don't play in bad weather that well. So
Did they say Evans was out the whole year, or is he coming back late?
at least 8 weeks. It's a broken collarbone. So
week
He
16
could be back
or
to the
17.
playoffs.
he'll if he comes back at the earliest part, he'll have 3 games to hit his 1,000 yards.
You have
he
to get
needs
300 a game.
Yeah, he's going to have a ridiculous run the last 3 or 4 weeks of the season.
No, that's a run that's going to come to an end.
Unless he comes out looking like Jerry Rice. Like, he's not going to get it.
Jerry Rice, baby!
Needs to come out looking like JSN.
No,
and
we don't
Jamar
need to see it, bro.
Chase
Come on, go to the next
together.
one.
I'm gonna show it. All right. Texans at the Titans.
I'm never
Mr.
picking the
Cam
Titans. This will
Ward.
be the one time I pick Davis Mills and the Texans.
I think I'm going to take the Titans on this one. I don't know why.
Man, he might get another victory. I'm just kidding. Texans
Davis
defense
Mills
is
looks better than
out.
CJ Stroud.
Cam Ward's
Texans
terrible.
Texans defense is going to win that game alone. They
Probably.
don't need
I don't think I'll pick the Titans the rest of the year.
Yeah, I'm not picking the Titans. Cam Ward
the
looks
defense
terrible.
is legit.
All those
That's all I'm
offensive
saying.
I'm going
players
to take the
look terrible.
Titans only for the fact they had the bye. The Houston's okay, but I don't see anything special happening there. Defense is
Coaching
playing
is
all right.
bad.
But I just think it's going to be a
Quarterback
fluke game. It's just going to be one of those
Defense is
fluke
bad.
games, and that's it.
Jameer DK is the only thing they got going for them.
Cam is going to be sacked another 10 times. Most sacked quarterback in the NFL. Probably a couple picks. He's going to force it against a top 5 defense. It's going down. This is a bad pick. This is your last Miami Hurricane Hail Mary pick. That's it. You can't pick
It has
Cam Ward
nothing to do
anymore
with
after this.
it has nothing to do with Cam Ward.
You can't pick him anymore after this. You learned your lesson.
I haven't picked him once this whole season.
Oh, you never will again. This is embarrassing. You're embarrassing. I'm just kidding. All right, Bengals, Steelers. Steelers suck.
Who
I
won
want
the
to pick
first
the
matchup?
Bengals, but
Who won the
It's
first
in Pittsburgh.
matchup last week or 2 weeks ago?
Bengals won in Cincinnati.
Well, the
The
way this
Bengals won against Cincinnati?
game's going, I'm picking Cincinnati.
They won in Cincinnati.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
It was a disgusting game, wasn't it?
It was kind of a shootout, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a high-scoring game. Bengals came back and won. I thought it was like 30 something to 30 something.
I'm gonna go Cincinnati here, but I feel
I
like
am
it
too.
could go
Going
either way.
Cincy too
Boom, there's my pick.
for the kitty. Oh, Boomer.
Man, they both are terrible. I'll go Cincinnati, but they could definitely lose that game. That's going to be another one that comes down to the wire.
Absolutely. It could be a coin toss, but man, I want to root for Joe Flacco right now. I don't know why. I do now. All right, Chargers and the Jaguars. They are in Jacksonville.
Chargers.
Yeah, I'll go
Chargers.
Chargers.
Trevor sucks.
Exactly.
Go Chargers.
All right, well, moving right along, probably the game of the week. Seattle Seahawks are in Los Angeles. The Rams taking top spot.
Definitely
God,
the game of the week.
I'm taking the Rams, even
I
if Devontae doesn't play.
man, can that whole place
Seahawks.
just flood while they're playing the game?
I'm going
Drown
Sea
everyone.
Chickens.
I'm just
They
kidding.
look more complete.
I like
feel
what
like
I've
it's gonna be
seen from the
close.
Seahawks, but I don't think they've gone up against a great defense in a while.
What?
I haven't seen them play against a top tier defense, and I think the Rams got one.
They destroyed Houston's.
They did. Houston was arguably the best defense in the league until they got shut down.
Yeah, but if their offense isn't putting up points, the defense can only do so much throughout the
I can
game.
get tired real easily. You're right. You're right. You're right. Okay, well, I'm going with a tie because fuck both these teams. I hope they lose, and so tie.
Go Chargers.
Go
I mean,
tie.
if they both tie, that means no one gets the L, and when you get the L, they're still both better than you. So that's not a good
No,
thing.
no, no, no. We are gonna get the win. Stop talking. That's loser talk. I ain't talking about no L. Okay, we're gonna get the L or the win.
Man,
versus
Rodgers
Yeah,
looks
you already
horrible
get the
this
L, that's
game.
right.
He looks so
We're
horrible.
against the
this game.
Cardinals, so we're safe. Okay, we got the Cardinals this
Well,
week.
the Dallas thought they were safe too. You saw what happened.
That's Dallas is Dallas though. Dallas is Dallas, Larry. AFC North matchup. Ravens, Browns. They're in Cleveland if that matters at all.
No,
Doesn't.
it does not.
Ravens.
Go out.
It doesn't. Yeah.
Not even a
Doesn't matter.
chance.
Mhm. But they start Shadir this time because they have no choice. Watch.
Doubt it.
What?
Still
He was
blow out.
53%. They've got to
I
give
don't
him a
think they're
shot.
going to let
Come
him
on.
play unless he gets hurt.
This was the week we all predicted. Said
Bro,
2 games.
Aaron Rodgers has just lost it. He is no
Yes.
longer he's not the bad man or the GOAT or nothing. This dude sucks.
Come out of the dark and into
He's
the light.
making one bad throw after another.
He's officially Aaron.
Like, he's scared. He got scared to take the hit.
Ooh, that was pass interference, most
He
definitely.
got scared. He turned his body around, man. He was so worried about not taking the hit. He didn't even care if the receiver was even
Out of the
anywhere near
darkness and into the light.
pathetic, bro.
Whatever. I called it. I know I called it at the beginning of the season. Aaron Rodgers, huge step
Wow.
backward, shell of a man.
Just force it in there.
Okay.
Why don't you just force
He's
it?
not
to him?
focused on. No, he's not
Fourth
focused
down.
on
Why
football.
force it?
He got no rhythm with his wide receivers. He held out like I got more important things to do, and this is the result you get of somebody who doesn't prepare in the preseason and doesn't really care about football.
This
You
was
get
a
that.
bad call by Mike Tomlin right here. They should have kicked the field goal. Hope their defense can stop them, and they're still within 8.
Hey, Larry, you could have this right now if they sign with Minnesota.
I'm glad. I'm still not upset with what we did because McCarthy will never get better if he doesn't play. So
I'd
I
rather
think
have
Win-
Sam
I think
Darnold.
Winston's
I'd rather
corpse
yell
might
at
be
Sam
better than
Darnold
Rodgers.
than Aaron Rodgers.
we need our young quarterback to get reps. So I don't care about anything until then.
Might as
being
well see what he's
sarcastic.
got.
I do like
Right.
the way JJ, if you look at any of the behind the scenes footage of him with the team, him in the locker room, he's got control of the team. They respect him. They're hyping. He's hyping them up. He's being the leader. He's being the face of the team when he's in the locker room. So
He
he's
needs
a young
reps.
guy. What is he, 21?
21.
I mean, dude, he's 21, leading grown men.
Man, have you ever gone into a locker room with a camera and then all of a sudden everybody's going, "Man, that guy over there sucks." You don't. They're
I'm
all
not.
hunky
I'm not
dory
talking
inside the
about what
locker
other
room.
people are saying. I'm talking about just the way JJ's acting in the locker room. I think he's got this team. I just think it's a matter of time before he puts it all together. I mean, he's a rookie, basically.
They're with him. He needs reps.
Yep. I still
All
think
right,
he's
last
better than
game.
Bo Nix. I think he's better than Penix. I still think he's better than Caleb. I still think he's better than I don't know about Daniels. That's up in the air still. But what's the
You
other
have no
quarterback
proof
I'm
for
missing?
any of
Drake
that.
May.
Drake
I
May.
still like JJ more than him too.
You have no data for that whatsoever. All right, the
Right
last
here.
game,
Right
and
here.
He
potentially,
needs more
I
reps.
know
yeah,
what I'm
well, your
looking at.
eyes have deceived you several times, so let's not go there. Lions and the Eagles, challenging for game of the week.
Who's at home?
The Eagles, Brian's favorite team, second favorite team, second favorite team.
I guess Eagles, but gosh, that's close.
I'm picking the Lions.
The Lions don't
I
look
like
as
the
good
Lions too.
outdoors.
What time is the game?
It's a Sunday night game.
At least we'll have something worthwhile to watch next week.
I'm
Let me
also
check
going
out
to
what the
go
weather
Lions.
looks like in Philly real quick for next
I'm
Sunday.
also going to go Lions, although I hope I'm wrong.
I'm going with the Lions. Their offense looks really stacked. Their defense is playing better. I don't know. Hey, did y'all
Yep.
hear about? Did y'all hear about the Michael Parsons trade? What Cowboys put in there in the trade clause?
They can't
No.
trade him to Philly for 2 years.
If they trade him to Philly, they get a first round pick. They get the Packers first round pick.
Oh wow, that's hilarious. That is hilarious.
They weren't worried about the Giants or the Commanders, just the Eagles, which is I thought was funny.
It's the same
It
stipulation
makes
that
sense though, right, man? It makes sense, bro.
it's
I mean,
the
that's
same
their
one
toughest
that the
competitor.
Packers did with Brett Favre. They didn't want him to go to Minnesota, so they put the stipulation in there. So
Is that why he went to the Jets for a couple of years first?
yeah, and then he goes to Minnesota anyway because that's where he wanted to go in the first place.
Yeah, because he's signed as a free agent, and they can't control that.
Man, Aaron Rodgers looks terrible. Let me look at the stat line. I gotta check out the stat line.
Who's the Monday night game? Oh, it was Dallas.
I don't
Yeah,
even
no.
think the stat line is going to represent how bad he's played in this game.
Yeah, I mean, optically it could be different, but I just want to see what it looks like.
Maybe it does, but
Oh my God, dude. He is 9 for 21, 42%, 91 yards, a pick, and 3 sacks.
that's what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like.
Buddy. Oh, there was passes over there that looked like he was like Bo Nix was on the field. He
Yeah,
was
or
way
Brock
over
Purdy.
his head. He was way over his head, Jason.
Man, DK is starting to look like Dennis Rodman over here.
Oh,
I think at some point, do they go to Mason Rudolph?
yeah. When Aaron becomes like a
I
prima
would
donna
love
on
to
the.
see him get benched. I would love to see what happens if they pulled
But-
him out of the game. Would he even
Wow.
come back the next week?
Just wow.
Jerry.
That's a
Jerry.
touchdown. Did he get him? Does he get him?
He got him. Oh, wow. What a crazy, crazy throw and catch.
Bro looks like he's 12 years old.
He is. First player in NFL history.
At
Middle
least that
schooler.
makes my destruction in Jason's league a little more realistic. I need more points.
Wow.
I'm surprised he didn't beat that corner.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow.
He does look like he's 11.
What a pitiful, pitiful play. Or pitiful, pitiful game.
The Chargers with all these easy games, because if Denver does lose next week, they're going to be tied for the division, and they're going to have the tiebreaker because they beat us. Because nobody's really talking about the Chargers.
I've been talking about the Chargers all year when y'all were talking about their garbage, and I said they look great. I feel like Herbert looked great.
I think the injuries were the concern because they had a lot of injuries.
That was my issue.
The offensive line has been decimated, and somehow or another, they're still surviving.
They got a great defense. Just look. I mean,
is he going to put his helmet back on? Who knows?
By the way, Vidal looks good.
He didn't look good last week.
He's had 3 good games though.
Yeah. Well, I hope after week 12 that he gets to sit his butt down.
He might not. They
think they're
said
gonna roll with
Hampton's still in a walking boot, so
No,
I don't know if that's
practicing.
precaution or
He's been practicing, dude.
Has he?
Yeah. He's been practicing
Last week
side.
he was still walking around in a boot.
Well, you're going to walk around a boot to protect it, especially if you're working on it. That's a given. You want to protect it when you're not actually – you don't want to risk re-injuring it. Especially if he's training on it, you want to isolate it and keep it restricted afterwards to let it not do further damage. Because I know when my ankle starts swelling, the more I walk on it, the worse it gets. So,
yeah, all these rookie running backs have struggled. I mean, that was the first time we saw anything from Henderson today.
He hasn't really had opportunities.
Yeah,
I feel like he's made the most of his opportunities. They finally gave it to him.
But Harvey was really high, and with Dobbins there, he's not really getting all the touches.
Yeah, but let's see what happens if Dobbins misses time.
Yeah, and Hampton's
hurt. He has flash.
So as of 2 hours ago, Amari Hampton still has not practiced.
Yeah.
No, he's practiced, bro. You're tripping.
I'm just telling you. I'm reading.
If I feel like if the Browns weren't such a dumpster fire, Judkins would look pretty amazing, but they're just so bad that
you keep using the sources you look at, and I'll keep using the sources I look at.
I'm just telling you.
I know for a fact he practiced.
Who was the other rookie running back?
Genty, Hampton, Henderson, Judkins.
Genty's looked solid, not maybe where he should have been drafted that high.
I think that's more of the team, though, than him. And that's the only reason why he was a no pick for me. It wasn't him himself. It's just his location is just a bad spot to be in right now.
So how long has he been practicing?
He practiced this week.
But you said he's been practicing.
He
practiced on a side field for the first time on Friday. That was 2 days ago.
I thought he practiced even
He
earlier in the
just
week.
shed the boot 2 days ago. He practiced on a side field by himself Friday.
Yeah, he's not practicing with the team. He's not practicing with the team, but we don't need him to practice with the team. We need him to start putting weight on it and running on it.
You sound like you're being really optimistic, sir.
I mean, he's still got.
I don't think he's going to be ready
in 2 weeks. If he's already running on it, you don't think he can be ready in 2 more weeks?
It makes it seem like his injury's a lot worse, and they're not going to rush their rookie back if Vidal is playing well. So,
and even if he doesn't come back in week 13, that's fine. I just need him to come back in week 15. Actually, if everything goes well, I don't need him to come back.
But how rusty is he going to be if they wait until week 15?
Who's winning between you two right now and y'all's in Roy's league?
Oh, I beat Jason already.
Okay, I saw him beating you earlier, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, our game was close until the end, and if it wasn't for Travion Henderson breaking off that last one in the fourth quarter, he beat me.
Yeah. I saw the score before that last touchdown. I never looked since then.
That's how close our game was. It came down to the wire.
Yeah, you always get some of that bullshit against me. So,
Gadsden went down injured, so he's not even in this game anymore.
Yeah, I saw.
If we were winning the game,
out with a knee injury.
He only got 1 point before he got hurt.
If it wasn't for Dak's interception last week on Monday night and the other interception the week before that, with Kansas City getting the interception, I'd be in first place in Roy League too.
How many losses do you have?
3, but I lost the last 2 weeks. Maybe I got 4. I don't remember, but I lost the last 2 weeks on Monday night games. And if I have those 2 wins, and they were both on the last play of the game, both of them. But outside of that, I'd be in first place in both leagues.
Yeah, technically you would be because we'd be tied, and you have
More points.
0.44 more points than me. 0.44.
Well, I'd have 2 less losses too, though.
Yeah, I have 2 losses. You have 4.
Okay.
So we'd be tied, and it would be a point breaker, and we both have 1,300.
Yeah, but after this week, I would have even more points
would
because
you?
I have like 40 more points than you after this week.
Oh yeah, you do. You got 191, and I got 154, 155 technically.
That's all right. It's all right. I'll take what I got.
I mean, if Roy didn't suck so much, then he might have been able to take you down. But
Well, fucking JT scored 50 points. What am I supposed to do with the 57 points? Man, what am I supposed to do with that? I can't even compete
yeah,
with
you
Still got
nonsense.
Barkley. You still got Barkley.
Gavin came running
Wow.
into the room going, he just ran a 70-some-odd yard touchdown. I'm like, God dang it.
Well, at least that one wasn't Rogers' fault.
Was it? Was it?
I mean, it hit the receiver in the hands. I mean, yeah,
did I mention
Yeah.
this TV's like
you
amazing?
did.
You did. You did.
I'm so excited. It's an OLED, bro. I'm so excited.
It's an OLED.
It's nice.
You know, I might be willing to go OLED now, but because the maybe they fixed that the black uh saturation problem where you had
No,
too much.
OLED, because of the way it is, it's better for dark rooms, darker, dim lit rooms. So
Sure,
if you're
but
too bright, it
there's
doesn't
a
look good.
no. I get that, but there's a problem with the black saturation with OLEDs. It's so rich, so good, the black, that it'll cut out shadows. So if you're watching like a horror movie or something that has and cast shadows, you won't see it. There was a
Oh,
demonstration
I
I
don't
had
know if that's
seen.
true.
Yeah, well, I'm
Well,
just telling you what the problem was and why I didn't go OLED and I got a premium Sony instead. That was the issue. If they fix the technology, great. I'm all for it because that
I
picture
got
is
a
great when it's
Sony
vivid.
OLED myself.
so
Yes, that's where I
this
go
one at
to.
Best Buy
I go that too.
is on sale. It's a Black Friday sale, and I think there's still a couple hours left on it. But it's a $2,000 TV on sale for $899. I bought it, and my dad bought one because that's
What
a
brand?
deal. It's Samsung. It's a Samsung Tizen OLED, 65-inch.
Like I said, I'd like to see what the specs are on it. Give me the model number. I'm gonna look at that black saturation problem that OLEDs have been
That I
having.
don't know, but it is a 120 hertz.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, but I
I'm
mean,
happy
if
with
it's
this
a
LG.
problem when you're watching a horror movie, does it really matter?
Yes, I watch a lot of movies that way. That's why I looked out for it.
No,
Like I looked out
he's
for it.
right. OLEDs have the best blacks on the market. Period.
Yeah, but they
So
cut out a lot of the
if-
picture if you depending on what you watch, and so to this game, it means nothing. But to like I say, like The Conjuring or something, it means a lot.
Oh, I agree, 100%. Let's see.
I do want an OLED though.
Yeah,
The picture, other than that,
$1,100 off.
it is a
Crazy.
beautiful, beautiful picture, and I do
It's
want
got an
it.
hour and 51 more minutes before it goes back up to $2,000.
Oh, you know I can get some stuff on sale, so I ain't even worried.
It's a 4K 65-inch OLED. Hold
Oh,
on.
bro, I know you're not there, so we're selling a 98-inch TV. Can you believe it?
Y'all,
Yeah,
I've
98.
mounted
I
I've
saw
mounted 50 of them.
Costco's got a 98-inch one for like super cheap too, man. It's like $1,500.
I can send you this, but it's a 120 hertz.
I'd be
It's
considering
like
got
a
motion
TCL or
accelerator
something, though.
turbo technology, whatever that means. HDR 10 plus.
HDR 10 plus.
This is easily the best TV I've ever owned in my life.
Yeah, I'd be anxious to look at the specs you're sending them to me.
Hopefully
I can send
it's
you
the last
the
TV you
model.
ever have to buy.
Oh no, it ain't gonna last that long.
You don't think
Yeah,
so?
right.
No, TVs are only made to last 5-7 years anymore.
I got a TV that since 2008, one of my first flat screens, and it's a Sony, and it still runs great. It's an LCD.
I still got
It's
a
an
1080p
LCD. It's an
Toshiba from
LCD,
like
but it's
20
probably one of
years
the best
ago.
pictures I've had.
Yeah, well, let me rephrase. The picture might last longer, but like the smart features and stuff will slowly start
Well, yeah,
going away.
that's true.
After
They'll
about 5 to
become
7 years.
obsolete because there'll be some
Yeah.
other new. But you can just get a Fire Stick or whatever it is in the new era, and it'll be fine.
I just sent it link to you. I'm super excited about it, but it looks fantastic.
Like I said, I'm anxious to look at
I'm
the
having trouble
specs
not
on it.
sitting here.
Wow, how
watching
is
this game
TJ
in
Watt
4K.
already got almost as many games as JJ?
JJ was hurt all the time. That's why he missed. Oh,
But they're comparing sacks. One's an edge rusher that's meant to get sacks, and one spent most of his career as a defensive tackle. Like, that's not even a fair comparison.
You're saying JJ was a tackle?
Yeah, he played most of his career as a tackle. He played some end also, but
Yeah.
he was not a linebacker.
He was almost always exclusively in the inside.
Man,
He was an interior lineman. Like
they just
Aaron,
don't want to win. They just want to do
No, they
everything
don't.
they can to lose this game. They do not want to win this game.
Aaron invited him to the darkness, and now they cannot see the light.
but I was my dad messaged me earlier and was like, "Hey, I know you need a new TV because yours is starting to go out. There's a TV on sale for $8.99 you might like." So I looked at it and I didn't realize that this was the TV that it was. So I bought it immediately. I didn't even wait. I just bought it.
I've been waiting to
Did he
buy
touch it or did it go through his hands?
I'm
Buy
happy
that
with this
OLED.
LG I got over there at Best Buy.
Yeah, LG's great. I don't know if he touched that ball.
He did. Hit his foot.
Oh, LG's good. I like the blacks on an LG also, especially if you're not talking about an
Does
OLED.
LG even
Like
make TVs
I think you got a
anymore?
QLED. And the blacks on LG are just naturally nice.
Do they even make TVs anymore?
Who, LG? Yeah, all the time. LG and Samsung
Well,
are my
I
most
thought LG was
my
getting out of the
most-
market.
mounted TV at work.
Y'all still have a lot of Sonys too.
Yeah, but when it comes to me doing my job, like mounting TVs and stuff, I deal more with Samsung and LG than any other brand. And TCL now.
Every TV in my house is Sony.
I think Sony's the worst of the three now.
What?
Sony still makes good stuff, but it's usually more expensive. You can look at me
Oh,
like that
no,
if you
no,
want to.
no.
What-
I'm about to say,
No,
I
no.
deal with
no.
TVs
Yes.
every day.
Expense price wise, yes.
Yeah. Price, yes, I agree. 100%. Like as far as specs, oh no, sir. You're paying for the specs on a Sony.
I mean,
They're
I've
always
looked at all three of them.
they're
So
always
I
more
look at them all the
superior.
time.
They're always more superior than the Samsungs, the LGs, and the TCLs. Even though all three of those can have on their premium TVs great pictures, Sony far surpasses them if you look at the specs.
I don't know if I agree with that. Not anymore.
Proof.
Even some of the lower end TVs have come a long way on their specs.
Granted, I'm talking about 3-4 year data when I bought my Sony. So I grant you that they could have gotten better. And some of those TCL TVs, like the 6 and 7 series TVs, are really good looking. Really good looking.
I actually
That's
think
what
the
that
best
98-inch
looking
one was.
OLED. I think the best looking OLED I've ever seen is the LG OLED.
You know, well, the 98-inch TV looks pretty good with the the demo and looks pretty good with the Nintendo Switch setup, but I haven't seen
Which
it.
98?
The one that we sell. It's a
What is
Samsung.
it?
I can't remember what the model
Oh,
number is. Yeah, it's a Samsung though.
it was a Sony doesn't make 98 yet.
And I'm sure that they are like the lower end so that the price can be as low as possible. So, but it's still a freaking expensive TV. Even on the same as Cash Pro, it's like almost 3 grand.
Yeah, Samsung makes a 98. TCL makes a 98. Hisense makes a 100.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy that Heiseki or whatever brand.
What about
Surprisingly,
RCA?
Brian,
The parts are kind of trash, but the picture is actually not bad on
No,
it.
I've seen the picture, but I wouldn't trust the longevity of it.
Oh, that's true.
look it up. All of those TVs besides the Sony all have the manufacturer who makes those parts are all the same.
You mean Samsung?
All the same. Samsung, LG, and Hyson. They're all the same manufacturers. Comes from the same, made by parts are made by the same people. There's a fun fact for you. It's dumb. Sony. That's why I go Sony. I have to pun.
What about RCA?
Yeah.
Although
Emerson.
I remember this dude always
RCA.
arguing LG was better than Sony back in the day when he had an LG. Well, this game is over.
Magnavox. Panasonic. JVC.
I've had a couple of those. Long time ago. In fact, I think my big projection TV I had, the old school big screens, the projection TVs, I think was a Panasonic.
Actually, Roy's going to be extremely upset. But LG makes Sony panels. Sony does not make any of its own stuff for any of their stuff. So Samsung makes some of their panels and LG makes some of their panels. Sony doesn't make any of their panels. So he's wrong. He can continue to buy Sony's.
Remember those big?
And then there's a whole bunch of things. Reddit. Why does Sony use LG OLED panels instead of their own? Because they don't make their own.
Remember those big Mitsubishi TVs? Those big.
The big DLP TVs? Yeah. The mirrors. Yeah, I remember.
That's what the Cowboys stadium has. Is that Mitsubishi screen? That's what their big old screen is a Mitsubishi.
That's funny.
19.5 QPR. That's Rogers QPR this game. 19.5.
He can't blame weather here.
Okay,
Inside a
so
dome.
Sony does make its own LCD panel. The old TVs. The really old TVs. That's funny.
Yeah, but it's the brain and the processors and stuff that matter the most. If I'm not mistaken, so
Actually, Sony might be. I told you I thought Sony was the worst of the three now. Sony's running off of a name anymore. So
no,
I stopped buying Sony a long time ago.
You know, Pioneer used to be big too. Pioneer used to be
Pioneer's still big in some things, just not TVs. Roy, I just looked it up. Sony, for the last probably 10 years, have not made their own anything. They use LG and Samsung panels for their televisions.
Is that right?
That's right. Especially their
now.
mid-range OLEDs are LG, not Sony.
I believe it now. Yeah, I believe that fact now.
I'm about to say Sony is the only one that just bases everything off of their name. They don't make anything. Except their old LCD TVs. That was the last time. Those old LCD Bravias were the last things they ever made for themselves. Now you just pay for a name.
That's what I have in my room.
LG and Samsung are both better than Sony now.
That 2008 one, that's what it is. It's a Bravia LCD.
But I was curious. I was like, wait, I think I heard somewhere that Sony doesn't make their own stuff. So I had to cross
You know,
check that.
yeah, definitely good to fact check me, but I definitely remember hearing that too. I was thinking that when I was saying it, I was like, I think it's untrue now. Everybody's outsourcing their parts. No one's making anything.
Yep. And Samsung and LG are the only ones that actually make their own stuff. Sony and TCL and Hisense. You might be right about Hisense using LG parts. Apparently, a lot of them use LG panels now. Samsung, I don't know if they outsource a lot of their stuff.
Yeah, but the panel is only the lights.
The panel is the
Screen.
entire screen.
But it has nothing to do with the processor and all that stuff.
No.
Yeah, and actually, Bravia is probably the worst of all of the processors.
How would you prove that?
You'd have to look it up.
The way that it functions, the way that it works, the way that the TV set up. I know as somebody that mounts and sets up TVs, I hate Sony because it's so confusing the way they put it together, and it's not cut and dried. So if I have issues with like receivers and sound systems, Sony's usually the one that's the hardest to fix because it's just they try to do everything so extra instead of just
I'll agree
going
with
from
that.
point A to point B.
So that is a true
You
pro
gotta
and
really know
con.
how to like adjust it properly. You can't just go with the
I
factory
get
settings.
paid to do that. That's what I do.
Yeah.
And
You can't leave it on the factory settings a lot of times. You have to
and I know how to
with
go
it,
through and
adjust
do
it.
all the resets and stuff. Sony's the most complicated because it gives you the least freedom. It's almost like an iPhone in the cell phone world. It doesn't give you much freedom. It's really hard to get around stuff.
The thing
must be a
is
new
like I
thing.
don't need all that bullshit on a phone.
My phone is a Sony phone.
I just need a phone to do basic things. I don't really need all that other extra shit.
So yeah, the main boards on the TV, Sony does make their own main boards, but the only thing that Sony makes on them is the boards. All of the other parts are outsourced.
I will say the Androids have better cameras.
Honestly, that's smart because then you don't have to waste money. If there's already a product out there that's superior and you can put your brain into it, why not?
And they do make their own high-end OLED panels. It's the only panel they focus on. So if you're not buying a $3,000 or $4,000 Sony TV, then it's not Sony. It's just the name.
What about the 76?
Buying an LG,
What about the
essentially.
77-inch OLED?
Yeah, if it's a 77-inch OLED that's completely loaded, it's probably made by Sony.
Well, that's what I have
Like,
right
if
here.
you spent $3,000 on your TV, it's probably a real Sony.
Well, unfortunately, when I bought all my TVs, it was when they first came out with that technology, and of course, they're expensive as all get out at that point.
That's true. I just
Like,
replaced
the TV I have in my bedroom. I bought in 2015 when we got married, and it was $2,300. But like, you could probably go buy an $800 TV that's just as good as it now.
Yeah, I mean, but technology, man, you can't count that.
Yeah. And then
when I worked with Roy, I used Rackbucks on a 65-inch LG fatback 4K. It was one of the first 4Ks they made for free. And I just replaced it. The top left corner started to turn purple, which means the LED lighting is starting to go out in it. So it was going to slowly start to lose color on one of the sides. So that's why I replaced the TV. But I used that TV for 11 years. So I had an OG 4K. Going from that to this OLED is completely different world. That's why I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm staring into a 14-year-old TV right now. This LG I've had for 55-inch I've had forever in the room.
I remember when you had that TV, you're like, "Oh, it's better than Sony."
It was awesome at the time. The specs were great, bro. The specs were great.
Look, my thing is, if it's an LG or a Sony or a Samsung or a TCL, if it's new and it looks good, then nice. Congratulations. It's not a competition.
Looking at all those TVs in Best
It
Buy,
sounds like a competition the way we've been talking about it for the last 20 minutes.
No,
I can't tell all the
I mean,
I
it
can't
is
tell the
kind of
difference
like-
between all those TVs.
I feel like
can't-
we're a
it's
TV
in there.
podcast now.
It's not what I meant, though. That's not what I meant by all of it.
But you know what? The TVs is a competition, sure, but because they're all competing against one another to say that they're the best. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
get it. I'm not buying into the gimmick like totally. All I'm really saying is like there are specific TVs that do certain things that are better for that individual. So it can be subjective. I mean, gamers want something that's real high fast processing with a high dynamic range with, you know, a contrast ratio that's like 5 million, 5 million to 1. They want something quick and fast like a computer. But whereas somebody who's like a movie watcher doesn't need all that and is more worried about the range of colors and the black saturation, the white saturation uh, and somewhat with the refresh rate.
Have just wait till you watch like something like Avatar or some sort of animation on that TV, Larry. It's
I
gonna
already
look.
know, but I'm just watching the game in 4K right
I'm
now.
just saying, like, wait till you watch that because when you watch something that has like the like animation or the CGI and stuff, it's just remarkable how good
Yours
it
is an
looks.
OLED also?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
that. I have that 77-inch Sony OLED.
Yeah, this one came in 77 and 65. The 65 was on sale for $8.99. The 77 was on sale for like $16.99. But it was the 77 was like a $3,000 television. I didn't need that much TV. 65 is more than enough.
The way I got my setup, I couldn't even put anything bigger. I could maybe go 80, 85 maybe, but I don't even think that would fit in between these bookshelves that I got built into the wall.
But yeah, I know you did your research and stuff. QLED and the mini LEDs and stuff are great for rooms that are more bright.
Yeah,
They're better than the
those
OLEDs.
mini
The
LEDs aren't
OLEDs are
bad.
going to look dim. What's that?
Those mini LEDs don't look bad either.
Nope. Like I said, if you have a brightly lit room, like if your room's normally bright, it's actually better than an OLED in some situations. OLED is more for a dim cinematic experience. So like you said, the movies with the good CG and the animation in a room where you don't have a lot of lights on or minimal lighting is where you're going to get your best picture. So, well, I mainly was mentioning that because I know Roy ended up getting a QLED in the living room. A QLED is still great if you have a lot of light. I
I don't
thought you
have a
said you bought a
QLED.
QLED.
No. It's a Sony premium LED. I bought the absolute premium before you go OLED on the Sonys. I
Yeah, I
spent,
thought it was a
dude,
QLED. You switched to a
it's
QLED,
not
I
a
thought.
no, it's not a QLED. No. Just a very high quality LCD TV or LED TV.
LED. Oh, okay.
What's the
Yeah.
difference
I
between
know you
O
were
and
talking
Q?
about a QLED then.
What's the difference between O and Q?
Well, O is organic. So the pixels change themselves. So it makes the picture look like the blacks and the color concentrate is like way better than the other stuff. But the QLEDs and the mini LEDs, they're they're like light driven in the back to make it brighter. It's not like its own uh, color. It's hard to explain. Hold on. I was talking to my dad about it earlier, and I looked up the exact. So OLED displays have self-emitting pixels. QLEDs have LED backlighting. That's what I was trying to say. I didn't know how to word it.
And the backlighting is important because if you have corner lit or side lit or center lit TVs that for backlighting, that's the cheap kind, then you're getting only like this bright picture wherever those lights are. You're getting a brighter one. But if you get full array backlighting for an LED, which is what I have on my Sony, then you get something that's truly like closer to an organic LED TV.
Yeah, and what makes an OLED good is every single pixel can light
Every
up
single
or
one.
turn off. So it
Right.
makes the blacks look black. None
And
of the
it's
other
a
TVs can do that.
less dependent or not, I guess not dependent on any backlighting.
So, like I said, when I found out this TV was an OLED, I had to buy it.
But you
At the
know,
price that
Avatar,
it was sold for.
he
Huh?
mentioned Avatar. Avatar is one of those movies where I would be skeptical about watching on an OLED TV because the the contrast between the all the bright colors and the back will be black that you won't be able to see the shadows.
Yeah,
And
unless
that's
they fixed that.
unless they fix that. If they did, I don't know. OLED sounds
I
good.
don't
This
know.
is
When I
it
watch
is a
stuff like
2025
that, it
model I
looks
got.
great.
So
What was that, Brian?
I said anytime I've watched anything like that on this thing, it looks amazing. Any kind of animation, any kind of CGI, any of that
Sometimes
is
you
just
don't know sometimes you don't know what you're missing because you can't see it. And I've seen a demonstration, is all I'm saying.
some TVs they say you can fix that yourself. The shadow issues.
Yeah, but then you don't get the richness of it because you have to like play with it a little bit. That's what I was understood to how I understood it.
I won't know for sure until I actually watch some. But if Brian's not having issues, then that means some of that might have been fixed already.
Well, what I'm saying is to Brian was that, sometimes you don't know what you're missing until you've seen it elsewhere. Because if you're always watching it on then your TV, then how do you know you're missing anything? You don't.
Or there were no issues to begin with.
Or there were no issues to begin with, sure. I'm just telling you why I didn't go OLED, and that was one of the things I learned. Dude, I was in Best Buy for hours. I came back to Best Buy after leaving because I wasn't sure where I wanted to go, and the OLED was where I wanted to go, but it turns out it just wasn't there for me because of the black light issue or the black saturation.
Yeah, when we got Jason got a QLED and his is really nice. And I think it was a good setup for his room too. So I said it looked good when we put his up.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I have no need to get anything else.
Like I said, I didn't care for
we're
an
actually
OLED.
watching us, man. We sell TVs. We're not here for football.
Oh, that's true, and we got in a whole
That's
conversation.
true. That's true, Brian.
I mean, it shows humility. So people could be interested. Like, hey, I'm thinking about buying a TV, and now we're in here talking about TVs. But sorry, I work for Geek Squad, so I mount TVs and fix TVs and set up TVs and sell TVs. So I'm used to it.
Used to it.
I don't know. Like I said, when I heard this TV was $899, I went and looked, and I was like, "Oh, that's an OLED." Started looking at the specs, and was like, "Oh, this is
I mean,
an
for that
expensive
price
TV."
point, it doesn't even matter if it's the top of the line one or not. That price point is you can't beat it. Period.
And there's probably better OLEDs than what I got. I mean, I didn't look and compare, but 120 hertz, 4K with
You saved
HDR.
$1,000 minimum. You saved
Yeah,
at least $1,000. So
the regular price on it was $1999.99. I got it for $899.99. It was an instant sell for me. It was like 55% off. Yeah, I won it. It's a huge upgrade from what I had. I guarantee you, I had the worst TV of the four of us. So it was time. My TV was very old. It did its job, though. I can't complain. It was probably a 15-year-old TV.
well, I hope by the next time I have to get another TV or mount another one or anything like that, I hope I have to pay someone to do it.
Well, Geek Squad does it,
I
but
say that because I hope I'm so old by the time I have to do that again.
oh, that's fair. That's fair.
That is fair.
I'm
Hopefully
gonna
you
want
get
to
a lot
buy
of time
another
out of
TV for 15 years at least.
I
Yeah,
don't
like I
usually
don't want
use
to buy another TV. Don't make me.
I don't usually use the smart features anyway. I do all my stuff through an Xbox. So my TV will last longer because it's okay if it's a giant monitor. I just want it to look pretty for a long time and I'll be happy.
Yeah, because they'll be Google Home, they'll be Chromecast or Comcast or whatever it's called. There'll be the Fire Sticks. There'll be the place whatever that you can stream off of it. You don't need the
That's
smart
right.
features necessarily.
Some people think you have to do it through the TV. No. Just use it. If it looks pretty, still use it, bro. Like it don't
But
matter to
like
me.
my TV I bought in 2015, it's got smart features on it, but the apps are only Sony apps, which are kind of, especially in 2015. But I got a Google Home in there, and I can do everything I can do on the TV I just bought last year. So,
Oh, Brian's being spied on.
huh?
Google Home, Alexa.
I
Yeah,
have
we
one
got
right
that
here.
too. Trust me, I know because I started talking about insurance, and I got an email. I didn't even get it like popping up ads. I got an email about some insurance.
Brian, do you have the solar panel remote?
No, I don't.
My remote's a
I don't
solar
plan on
powered
leaving my
remote.
TV remote outside.
I don't put batteries in here. But no, the ceiling lights, like your normal like fluorescent lights, they
Okay.
charge it too.
Like a calculator,
Yeah.
basically.
Right.
Okay.
So you just leave it sitting upside down, and if it doesn't charge fast enough, it's got a USB-C in it.
No, you
But
got to
it's
set
always
it out in the
chargeable.
front porch like some tea, okay?
Yeah, why wouldn't you just set it on your window seal or something? Why would you bring it outside?
You said solar, bro, so I just went with it.
I mean, it is. It's called a solar panel remote.
All right,
No,
I'm gonna cut the
unfortunately,
live off.
I got two AAA's.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
gonna cut the
that
live
works
off.
too.
I'm gonna let it ride because this game was pathetic.